Okay, in this little video, what I want to do is I want to show you how I created something that looks like this. There's a dog paw or pet paw inside a heart. Notice that the dog paw has a heart in the center, which is an interesting trick to do. And you notice also that the heart outline is thicker on the left and thinner on the right. And I'm going to show you how I do that. Okay, so I'm going to be using my offset tool and my boolean assistant, as well as showing you how when I bring that next heart shape in, that the hole in the paw is actually the heart. So let's go over to light burn, and there's my heart outline. I'm going to change this to blue. I want to leave it at line. There we go. Make it a little bit bigger so we can see it actually works. Okay, so there's my heart outline. Next I want to do is I want to do my offset. And that should be somewhere in there. You can decide how you want to do that. Now, before I go any further, I want to shift my offset just so that it's thicker on the left and top and thinner on the bottom and right. And now I can group those and leave that on line still. So the next part is to bring in my dog paw. I'm going to set it to blue as well. I may have to shrink it down a little bit. I'm going to rotate it just a little. And I need to have an outline here as well. So let's go and do an off outline. And I want to, I don't need it that big, probably only about 3. Okay, so you notice when I do the outline, I have these little shapes. I don't want to see those. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ungroup that shape, and I can delete these little shapes I don't want. Next, I'm going to drag my paw in there, something like that. So now, boolean assistant time. I love my boolean assistant. This is so cool. So I select the outside of my dog paw and my heart, and I go Tools, Boolean Assistant, and I already know this is a track. You can, if I union, you can see that the heart and the paw join together. Intersection, I lose my heart. Subtract, I lose it this way is what I want. And I go OK. And now I can change my mode from line to fill. Okay. Next is get the heart in the middle. So I'm going to take another heart outline here. I'm going to rotate it. I'm going to shrink it down, change that to a blue layer, and watch what happens. Oops, and make it a little bit smaller. And place it right in there. And I can still rotate it a little bit. And there you have it. So I discovered this a while back where you can, it's the same layer and they're set to fill. When you bring a new object on top of the old object, it does a subtraction automatically. Now if I were to test this out, if I go to play, I'm going to speed this up a little bit so you can see that there's the hard outline, and then it doesn't actually engrave the heart that's inside the dog's paw. So I hope this video was informative, and you can also do this with text, as I've discovered, and maybe I'll do that in another video. So take care, see you soon.